What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the True Wildlife channel. It's your good buddy Jaron Clinch here. Today we are up in the Minocqua, Wisconsin area, the Northwoods, and we are doing some pan fishing. Water temps are climbing. We have 72-degree water temp right here. There's a few pads starting to grow, and there's bluegills and crappies up shallow. So first we're gonna start throwing poppers, topwater poppers. I'll show you the setup. Favorite way to catch bluegills is topwater. We're gonna throw that around a little bit. We might make a switch up and drag a jig around. We will see what the day brings. Stay tuned. I'm gonna start casting with my little panfish rod and my PC Fun Carbonex 1000. I have 4-pound mono on here, and then here's my little popper setup. So this is a little torpedo bobber. This acts as your weight, and then you have 18 to 20-inch leader back to your popper, fly, bug, whatever you want to call it. These are made out of balsa wood, I think. You can buy these in almost every bait shop. There's many colors, many different colors. Whites, blacks are best. I do a lot of pan fishing. I do a lot of topwater bluegill fishing at night. And I think the white shows up best, when they're looking up in the dark sky. The thing with topwater with bluegills is the same with bass. Obviously, your hookup ratio is very low. There's one hook, and it's a pretty big thing to fit in a bluegill's little mouth. Obviously when you're catching big ones, it's not too difficult, but when you get into smaller bluegills, you miss a lot of fish, and a lot of fish get off too. So it's not quite as effective as a bobber and a worm or a jig and a worm, but I think it's twice as fun. So we're gonna cast this thing around and see what we get. First fish of the day for me right there. Oh, I think this popper bite up here is gonna be crazy. Dad, these ones all got the specks in them. Bad specks. But just a little guy. Hammered the popper. Little topwater bite. Gotta love it. Pretty one. A lot of times you'll catch bass doing this too, or the bass will hit your bobber. Sometimes they'll completely miss the fly and just smoke the bobber. And I've had times where they'll miss the bobber and you set the hook and then you end up ripping the fly right into them, and then you snag them on the side and still catch them. Back home when I do this, there's kind of a drop off in a lake that I fish, and I'll cast out deep and then I drag it back up shallow. Right now we're casting way up to the shore or around the shore because they're spawning, but I'll do this all summer long back home. It comes out of like 12 feet of water up into 3 feet of water, and at night they go up in there and feed around in the shallows, and it's just a killer way to catch those fish moving up. Get them through the weeds. Not a big one, very blue one. Sometimes you'll miss them 2-3 times in a row. And they'll come back and smoke it. Another way I like to fish these topwater poppers, midsummer, these bluegills will school up. Digging hard. Bass will do it too, but they'll just cruise around the middle of the lake, like the deepest part of the lake. One. Even 20, I've caught them 25 feet of water. One of the nicer ones. Topwater. They'll just be, if you just cruise around, you'll see the school just start surfacing, and if you can bomb over there quick enough and cast your bait in the middle of their school, they'll just absolutely clobber it. So that's another fun way to do it. You're just you're more chasing them down than anything. Oh, on the white. I like the white color. Pounded it right down to the weeds. It's another little better one. We're not finding many giants today. A lot of small ones. But hey, they still fight. There he is. Just digging away. Another one of them pumpkin seeds. Pretty colors. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little video up here in Northwoods, show you catching bluegills on topwater poppers. It's an absolute blast. I think you should try it. Everyone uses bobbers and worms, which is great. It's a great, I would say it's a lot more effective. Like I said earlier, these things, your hookup ratio is just not as great. I mean, you're fishing topwaters for bluegills, they have tiny mouths. It's just how it works. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you get out and start throwing some topwaters for bluegills, good luck, my friend. You'll have an absolute blast. Take care. Peace out. See you next time.